Which EV stocks are most likely to go bankrupt? The EV market is oversaturated with new EV companies at this point. Most are operating at a loss for every vehicle they sell. I don't think their situations will get any better until a few competitors drop out of the race and competition is lessened. My guess would be VinFast or Lucid. Hard to say how long either of them will last, but they're nowhere close to being profitable and they're both being kept afloat by outside investment. Edit. Here is a tally of predictions from most to least likely based off the number of mentions in the comments. Current share price CSP. All share prices pulled from Google. Date 11/16/23. Lucid 33 CSP $4.28. Rivian 20 CSP $16.83. VinFast 9 CSP $5.91. Canoo 6 CSP 27 cents. Nikola 5 CSP $1.05. Workhorse 4 CSP 39 cents. Fisker 4 CSP $3.18. Tesla 4 CSP $238.77. NIO 2 CSP $7.41. Polestar 1 CSP 34 cents. Mullen 1 CSP 17 cents. DeLorean 1 CSP $0.028. Companies that seem favored in the comments: Tesla, Rivian, Polestar, NIO. Neutral companies: DeLorean, Nikola. Companies that seemed unfavored in the comments: Lucid, VinFast, Canoo, Workhorse, Mullen, Fisker. Overall, some great discussion. I'll update share prices in 6 months. Mullen. Nikola. Workhorse. I can't believe it still exists. Lucid is doomed, do not recommend, have the biggest losses with them. Hard to say. Literally no one is profitable other than Tesla. For that reason I think Legacy has a better chance than most startups. At least they can survive for now on their ICE sales. The Saudis are dumb enough to keep pumping money into Lucid, but there's basically no chance they survive long-term unless they start selling a mass-market car yesterday. Or actually get decent sales in luxury, which also isn't happening. Rivian has potential if they can start getting losses down. Most startups with no current production will die. Canoo comes to mind. Polestar. Rivian seem like they might make it through the storm. Lucid has that Saudi money so they can limp on forever until they pull the plug. Fisker. VinFast. Workhorse look like the ones who will not survive emo. Tesla and the big Chinese EV makers are pretty safe. I came in hot ready to downvote all posts saying NIO, but so far we're doing alright on this post. Lol. Canoo cannot survive unless they win a big Powerball pot. I wouldn't say we're oversaturated with EV makers. It's likely they will consolidate because they are more profitable at scale. Which is the problem they all face now. They are all new, and it's expensive to set up car manufacturing. Fisker for sure. Arrival ARVL would like a word. Rivian probably will scale. I'm long. They have the Amazon playbook of rapid expansion and are flush with capital to do so. Bezos and RJ were hanging out. Bezos took a Rivian to his spaceflight. Rivian is doing the same shit Amazon did, and they have a good old-fashioned Murica brand. Ask Russ Hanman, he knows what's up. I got most of my money out of Rivian during the last pump. Gained some money on it and was happy. Even if they go to the moon, it's still a big risk. I diversified by buying smaller increments of all these companies. I think at least one of these companies will last, but the interest rates are killing any money. Borrowed. I dumped the rest into VUG. Already up 30 from when I bought it in January. Lucid is wastebasket. Hoping Rivian finds a way. All the ones I own. The only guaranteed EV manufacturer outside of Chinese companies which receive massive favorable subsidies to prop up their EV manufacturing that won't go bankrupt is Tesla. ICE automakers aren't technically EV stocks, so it's TBD, but it's not looking good for them, considering they are already downscaling and the costs of labor will increase thanks to the unions. Lucid and Rivian need to cut costs and fast. Lucid is on its deathbed. Lucid. Nikola. The real question is, which companies are likely to survive? Looking through these comments for NIO, cold sweat smile, great tech, but CSP I feel is undervalued a lot. All of them except Tesla. Lucid may get propped up by the Saudis for a while, so I'd put it in second. The rest will get demolished as the big boys flesh out their offerings. I already see more Ford Lightnings than any other EV in my area. It's just extremely difficult to get to that level of scale while in competition with the makers already at scale. Gonna have to say VinFast. Not an EV maker, but ChargePoint is a goner. Best case is a buyout. In terms of Western EV manufacturers, I only see Tesla, Rivian, and Lucid standing. Tesla has scale and margin to weather the higher interest rates, even though I think the Cybertruck is going to be a failure. Rivian is backed by Amazon. Lucid is backed by the Saudis. The legacy manufacturers will scale back their EV plans and may need more bailouts if higher rates really squeeze them. Everyone else is on the chopping block. Nikola, I thought they had potential, but I think the founder doomed them. Lucid. GM. How do we feel about Polestar? If you have to get your answers from this sub, it's already priced in. Stocks don't go bankrupt. Companies do. Remember, as an investor, you are buying a slice of a living, breathing or dying business, not pieces of paper. HYLN isn't even an EV company anymore. Exploding head. Tesla's not going anywhere. I wouldn't touch anything else unless it's Rivian. Most of the charging companies and solid-state battery guys will go under. Canoo, Lucid. Nobody mentioned Canoo? Lucid is for sure not making it. NIO is on sale right now. Once it hit the US market, this stock will go to the moon. Grin. Lucid and Polestar, because I have some shares. Saluting face. I'm seeing more Polestars than Teslas these days. I don't see Rivian making it. Edit: based on the number of downvotes, there are a lot of Rivian bag holders in this sub. Tesla, Elon is an idiot. BYD is the best EV stock, period. Likely to disappear: Aptera, Arcimoto, Fisker, Lucid, VinFast. Somewhat likely to disappear: Xpeng, NIO. Borderline 50-50 to go bust: Rivian. DeLorean, unfortunately. How about NIO? Screw Canoo. FSR doomed. GOEV doomed. FFIE doomed. Lucid, Rivian, Lion Electric, NKLA, Workhorse. NIO. Tesla in 10 years. Tesla, you heard it here first, folks. Lots. Lucid especially. Fisker. NIO. Even some ICE companies may end up dying because they couldn't make saleable profits. In the future, all cars will basically be EVs except for certain rare circumstances. EVs will also be dirt cheap.